And Kaya Castle also in the middle. Buckeyes will serve it away, and away we go with a Buckeye service error, and the Wolverines will play from in front here in this first set. That's Wepker's 11th ace on the season. She serves again, no ace this time. They'll set it right back up for Jacobs, and she comes right through. Back row, 2-2. Here's one set up middle, spiked right down off the hand of Haynes that time. Nothing going. Jones to tee it up on the other end. And Michigan digs it out. Jacobs off some hands. There's Olivia Hasbrook on the dig. Right back to Jones. Third time's the charm. They say no. Michigan stuffs it right down, and they pull back even.
I'm really surprised Haynes didn't get the kill on the first effort.
As Jacobs on the serve, nothing going. Now this time the Buckeyes will try. Gunish on the outside, and the lefty is stuffed right back. And you see that Buckeye student section behind her. It's a scarlet out here at the Cabelli Center. Jones to push it over. Nothing going. Here's one. A swing. Nice dig out in the back row by Wepker. Jones again. Another good dig here by the Wolverines, really keeping the ball off the floor here early. The swing, that one too long. Was it touched at the net? Yes, it was. Has come on, played some more time down the stretch of this season. Now her 10th match. There's a big swing, some heat off the hand of Ella Demetrician that time, and she goes down the line for the kill.
Dominating on Miss Ohio front.
4 for 5
on it to get a kill.
Gordon, the redshirt freshman, missed all of last year, so good to see her back on the floor this year. Here's one by Demetrician. Could not collect the kill. Olivia, or beg your pardon. Kamaya Gibson in there. She sets it up as Jones rejected at the net. Also beg your pardon. That was Gauthier. Either way, block for Michigan and a point for the Wolverines.
And there's so much emphasis on what.
Here's Mia Tuman on the serve. Nothing going that time for the Buckeyes. Bumped up by Edwards. There's Jacobs, and like clockwork, finds the kill. Neither team has really pulled away in this first set just yet. Tuman pushes it back. Hasbrook just has to bump it over. As Edwards down near side, there's a big swing. Demetrician once again, and Michigan back out by 3. Here's the freshman Mia Staller to serve for Ohio State. Jacobs was there on the back row to disrupt. Here's one set up far side. Schnickels tried to put it down. Long run there for Hasbrook. Kept it off the floor near her bench. Good effort right there by Hasbrook. Another good dig, but can't keep it off the floor for that long. Michigan inevitable on that point. It's Jacobs off the serve. Tuman leaves it up down the line for Gunish. She tries to go to the near side, but left it too far and put a bow on that first set there for Michigan. They take it by 7. They took control of that first set down the stretch. Off of set number 2, Buckeyes looking for something early as Carr on the swing. Nice dig in the back row. Bumped over by Demetrician out of system. Tuman leaves it up. Gunish on the far side. And nothing finding there. Burke, the setup for Gordon, catches the hands of Hasbrook in that back row. Careens out of bounds for the first point. It looks like Gunish that time almost mistimed her jump. Caught a little flat-footed and left it too long. Another overpass, another point. It's Nyambio this time, and everything's clicking for Michigan to start set number 2, and Jen Flynn-Oldenburg has seen enough.
Yeah, got to call her, and so far in the second set, they've done a phenomenal job.
Buckeyes as a team just hitting $132 now. There's Carr. Jacobs on the dig. Left up Nyambio, and the Buckeyes get on the board here in set number 2. It was Ashley Carr on the block.
Ohio State absolutely needed that. Carr, someone who had 9 blocks against Troy. And
Burke leaves it up. Nyambio slams it down right in front of that freshman defensive center, Mia Stoller, that time. Nice setup by Burke and slam down by Haynes. Jacobs on the serve. Wepker was in the back row. Left up Carr. There's a much-needed point for Ohio State.
They're going to need a lot more than that, but what worked.
As Mia Tuman to serve. Edwards, the back set. Schnickels, the swing. Rejected at the net. And that's back-to-back points for Ohio State. Lead back into single digits now, and Jacobs puts it right back up into the double.
And it feels like any time Ohio State gets any sort of momentum, you just have Jacobs there with
Serve for McMillan. And Michigan trying to put this one away. Almost got a good try off the overpass. The swing, that was Haynes that time, nothing going. They'll try it again. This time she puts it down. And domination, no other way to put it there in set number 2. Michigan wins by 16 to take a commanding 2-0 lead. The senior setter out of Medina, Ohio, will serve it away. Right to start is Demetrician, and she picks up where she left off. Off the Cochran serve, Ohio State on the attack. There's Castle in the middle. You talked about Buckeyes try to get that middle back established. That's going to help off the hand of Castle.
If you're Michigan, you want to put this one away here in the third set.
Gibson to bump it up. Gothier the swing. Nice dig right there by Cochran. Jacobs the swing. No one in that back corner. Good find by Jacobs. Got 9 double-doubles this season. Left up, Castle swings and pounds it down to the middle. Here against some good teams.
Excluding themselves, they still have to play the bottom 5 teams of the conference, have some chances to pick up wins.
Webker stuffed right down. Michigan picking up block number 8 of this match.
The readjustment on offense.
Buckeyes are going to need a lot more offense here if they want to climb back into this one. Gibson into the middle row. Webker. Say no, no, says Michigan. 5 players with 5+ kills here for Michigan. Really been spreading the wealth around. There's Carr on the other end for Ohio State. She's now up to 4 kills. Edwards leaves it up. Haynes puts it down, and gravity does the rest of the work. Certainly we need a lot to go wrong here for that to change. See if the Buckeyes have any semblance of momentum here in this third set. McMillan to leave it up. Demetrician to try the swing. She's going to be denied. That's the 4th block as well for Ashley Carr here today. Big swing. Nyambio in the middle. Said we haven't said her name in the... Who's been one of the shining stars of Ohio State today. 12 kills now. And making another point. Still match point here as Burke leaves it up. Nyambio on the slide. Just a bit too long. That one looked almost there. Michigan pointing towards their bench. They might want to take a look at that one. Michigan takes it in straight sets off that reversal right there. They put this one away 25-18 here in set number 3.